here's the problem with India. It's a two-pronged problem. There's 50% tariffs on India. 25% of them is the reciprocal tariff because of unfair trade. 25% is the fact that India is buying oil from Russia. So start with the reciprocal trade tariffs. The problem is that India literally is the Maharaja of tariffs. It has the highest tariffs of any major country in the world, and it's in denial about that. It tries to tell everybody out there that that's not true when it is demonstrably true. So they should engage with us. They haven't done that as Japan, Korea, the Philippines, Indonesia, the European Union has. They simply think they continue having their way with us. President Trump's not going to allow that. Now, with respect to the tariffs, the 25% tariffs on India's buying oil from Russia, this is an incredible situation. Every one of you, when you report this story, should report the following fact. This is the first fact. India, for all practical purposes, did not buy any oil to speak of from Russia before Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022. How many of you knew that? Probably not many. The way this oil trade worked is once Russia invaded and they were figuring out ways around to sell their oil, Russian refiners went to refiners in India, got in bed with them. Some of them actually help produce right in India now. Putin gives India a discount on crude. They refine it, sell at premium prices to Europe, Asia, and Africa. It's nothing but profiteering. India cannot stand on the thin reed that somehow they need this oil to run their cars or cool their home. It's false, just simply false. And so here's how this works. This is the crazy math of this for the American people. Listen to me carefully here. India charges the highest tariffs in the world, has the highest non-tariff barriers. So they export a bunch of stuff to us. We can't export to them. Our workers and our businesses get hammered by India. India then uses the money we give them, buying their exports, to buy Russian oil. The Russians use the money from the Russian oil to build more bombs and weapons and drones to kill Ukrainians. And then the Ukrainians come to us in Europe to ask for more money from our taxpayers to pay for that. That's crazy. So the road to peace in many ways runs at least partly through New Delhi. It's time for Modi to step up. I have great respect for Modi. I love the Indian people.
Well, Peter Navarro is an insult to wolf warrior diplomats. There have been many wolf warrior diplomats, I have known in my time or seen in action, like Richard Holbrooke. He was a wolf warrior diplomat, but he was on a cause, pursuing interests, and incredibly effective. Navarro is a fringe economist who is a senior advisor, not even a holder of a cabinet position, who is being allowed to mouth off on things far beyond his brief. So even in the trade hierarchy, you have the Secretary of Commerce, Howard Lutnick. You have Jameson Greer, who's the U.S. Trade Representative. You have Scott Bessent, Secretary of the Treasury, who is really leading these negotiations. Navarro is fourth, if that. But he's going on CNN, which is just a lack of message discipline. But he is an unserious person and ill-informed. And if the president's taking his advice, then he is ill-served. But I think he's being allowed to go on television and say these things as part of a public relations bullying campaign. I think we will know that negotiations are serious and that we're on the de-escalation path when we stop seeing Peter Navarro on TV.